today I'm going to be explaining a few tips and tricks to improving your skills on Fortnite. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not the best player in the world, but at least I know a few tips and tricks to improve what to do. As you know, most people play on 3 sensitivity when they first start. But to improve how quick you move back and forth, I would up it to around 6 or 7. It also improves your build time and improves how well you can defend yourself against other people. Also, in wireless controller, you gotta go Combat Pro. If you go Standard, it just takes way too long to switch from gun to gun, and if you want to go from your gun back to your gun to gun, it takes a lot longer than it would for Combat Pro. So that's why Combat Pro will drastically improve your skills. So let's just hop into a game here. This is the first game of the day. I'm probably gonna stream for around I don't know, probably a few games. If you like the video, just comment what I can improve, because this is my first video, so here we go. And throughout the game, I'll also show you where to go and where not to go based on your skill set and what you want to improve. If you're just starting the game, you don't want to just jump straight into like Tilted Towers or Pleasant Park. If you're going for wins, I wouldn't go there. But if you're going to trying to improve what your skill set, I would go there just to learn the basic skills to kill people, and it'll help you build quicker because there'll be more people there for you to defend against, so you can improve your skills there a lot better. Also, if you're going just for wins, I would suggest not necessarily going to random places, but going into less popular towns, because you going into a town will, if you're not already good at the game, it might put you at a disadvantage compared to the other people. So I would not land here or here. Personally, one of my favorite places is Tomato Town, just because of the lack of people that go there. So that's where I'm going to go first. But if you're really trying to go for wins, I'd go to smaller towns or areas, because don't go to places that have not very good loot, because many people might go there and there's not enough loot for the amount of people that are there. But if you go to Tomato and 2 or 3 other people come, it's better than going to Tilted and having like at least a quarter of the server going there. So it improves your stakes on just surviving at least to the top 50. So let's go. I hear someone below me. Also, as soon as you kill someone, or as soon as you get new loot, I always suggest rearranging it to your certain liking. Personally, I like AR in the first one, this one right here, and then shotgun in the second, and then usually I have meds at the end, but I could have a sniper and a rocket launcher, or a sniper and grenades. But most of the time, I just have an AR and a shotgun on, like, for my guaranteed loadout, or something like this. I'd never put beside my shotgun. I always put it right there. And yeah. Okay, I hear people. Make sure you always get the height advantage. Oh my god. I just got wrecked. That guy just one-pumped me from so far away. Okay. Well, that is an example of how not to fight someone because I didn't have any materials. Well. That's embarrassing. Okay. Next game, I'll go tilted and try to get as many kills as possible. Make sure that you always have materials or mats because it will really help in a fight, especially if there's multiple people around you and you have to defend against multiple people. It's also very good. Oh, there's also if you go to settings and go to accessibility, you can change it to colorblind mode. I know I'm not colorblind, but personally I think it makes it pretty cool because you can turn reds to pinks and then greens to purples, blues to purples, and it's just a cool way to change up the game to make it less boring. Here, I'll show you. So you go settings, and then over to accessibility, and then you can pick all these ones, but make sure you put it up to 10 so the color blindness is actually working. As you can see, my screen's changing. But yeah, so right now I'm gonna land it tilted. Hopefully it does me okay and I don't get wrecked. Snobby Shores is a pretty good one. Greasy is a little bit underrated considering the size. Salty's okay, but lots of people go there and there's not very much houses. So most likely whenever you land there, there's gonna be at least another person landing there beside you. So I would suggest maybe like I feel like going Dusty. I know it sounds bad, but going Dusty and then rotating to Salty once most people are dead and Salty will help you get to late game because there'll only be 1 or 2 people left in Salty by the time you get there. Or you can also go straight to Factory, and that'll also work pretty well. Where is this man? I got one pumped again. Oh, not very good. Sorry, I wasn't talking. I was just focusing up. Obviously, I'm not doing very well, but there's a few tips and tricks to do so. Going back to the sensitivity thing, I would suggest going like 7 or 8 because it would really, or like 6, 7, 8, because I'll try, like, if you ever try playing a game on 6, 7, or 8 for the first time ever, it's going to really affect your aiming and you're being able to kill other people. But once you do so, it'll really improve. So just, like, try it for, like, 1 or 2 days. And if it's really not going well, just go from, like, 7 sensitivity down to 6. And you'll really notice that 6 sensitivity is a lot slower than 7 just because of you using it. But I would suggest not going 3, but this is just my opinion. I think 5's okay. It's just 6 or 7 or 8. They just are a lot better than 1, 2, especially 1. 1 is you have great aim from long distance, but the fact that you can't be able to win those fights because you can't turn around in time for someone that's behind you will help you to bump up your sensitivity. I'm gonna go tilted again. It's 2 times in a row I've got 1 pumped. Again, this is my first video, so don't expect me to be amazing at making videos or this game, but I'm just trying something new. So, yes, my gamer tag does not match my account, but I can always change that. Make sure if you always get minis, try to take them as quick as possible, and while taking them, rearrange your inventory to the way you like it. Because since I don't have a shotgun, now the first thing I pick up, if it's an AR, it'll go straight to where I want it. See? There you go, now I'm all set. It's gonna really cut down time on how quickly you can rearrange your items, because the ability to switch from AR to shotgun quickly can save you. Like, if someone seems far away and then someone comes from nowhere and then shoots you with the shotgun, and then you have to build and then turn around and then protect yourself. It's gonna be a lot easier, one, on high sensitivity, and two, if your shotgun's right by your AR. Make sure to always be collecting materials, because you'll never know when you need them. And you can never have too much materials. I feel pretty confident about this game, but I don't want to jinx anything. Oh, also, if someone's here, you can peek around the corners to see if they're there, so you get the first shot off in your fight, just like that. Because of my first shot, I got him down at least 100 health, which helped me in the long run. Someone's down there. Baiting him in. Oh, this is so bad. Oh my, what? Okay, if he has no damage gun, this... Oh. This game... Sometimes you shoot someone the same time they shoot you, and all of a sudden you die. Doesn't make sense to me. And they don't lose any damage. Like, say if you headshot someone the same time you died. Here, one sec. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Say if you shotgun someone the same time they shotgun you, but you die, your shotgun shell just disappears. Like, if it says, like, the hit marker, it just disappears, which doesn't make sense to me. Oh, yeah. Speaking on the news of this, there is iOS Fortnite, which is pretty insane, because with the amount of popularity this game gets, iOS will just shoot it out of the roof. Like, the amount of money people are making off this game, the amount of fame people are getting for playing this game, like Ninja. I'm really proud of him. He came from being like a Halo. I've never even heard of Ninja before. Like 3 months ago, he gains like 145,000 people on YouTube every day. That's just crazy. Hopefully I can get there one point, but you gotta start from somewhere, and that's where I'm starting from today. Okay, I don't know where I'm going. Probably gonna go Greasy. Actually, I talk about Snobby being a good place, but if the bus is going this way, you want, like, say how this half is smaller than this half, you always want to jump on the big, well, you don't always have to, but it'll improve, like it will make it so there's lesser people there because it's farther away. Like say if I were to go for Anarchy or Fatal, there'd be more people at Fatal than there would at Anarchy because, or more people at Anarchy than there was Fatal because Anarchy would be a lot closer than Fatal. So you just gotta look at the map and know where you're at and where the bus is at. Like me going to Greasy is a lot better than me going to what? Salty or Retail or someplace like that. And a lot better than Tilted. I just went to Tilted to prove how hard it is to win a game whilst being there, like whilst going there, because the amount of people that land there is just crazy. I know there's lots of loot there, but for the amount of people that there, is it really worth it, or is it more worth it just to go somewhere a little bit quieter with a little bit less people? Oh, one other way to improve your skills drastically is to have headphones, because lots of people, like, say you're in your living room, which if there's anyone watching, you might be so, and you're not wearing headphones, the outside noise might distract like you from being able to hear other people, and it'll put you at a disadvantage because you're unable to hear what's around you and what's going on. See, I have room for that, and then my meds go at the end, so now I have meds at the end, and I got picked up at AR. Oh, someone's up here. Oh my god, I fell down. That was okay. I mean, also, if there's a colored AR, oh my god, what am I doing? There's a colored, like, burst over a gray AR. Personally, bursts have been buffed, so the accuracy is a lot better than it was, I don't know, say like 2 months ago, or when you guys were playing, probably like, oh shit. Someone's here. Easy peasy. I know I don't have the greatest aim just because I'm still getting used to 7 sensitivity, but eventually it'll happen. Or, I mean 6 sensitivity. Ooh, a hunting rifle. As in that fight, I had materials, so it was a lot easier for me to win that fight. Or I had building materials so I could build up, but at the same time I could get an advantage just because of my materials amount. So if you only had, say if I only had like 20 wood, I wouldn't have been able to win that fight because first I built up to get height advantage because I didn't know where he was, and then second, I also build up so I had safety of the angle, because if someone's up top, they have a lot less, like, you have a lot less chance of hitting them. Rather, if you're on top, you have all the advantages for you and none against you, so that also helps. let's go. See, at this point, I'm gonna use the med kit since I already have bandages, and then after that, I'll be able to hold bandages and I'll be at 200 health. So I think this is the best way to go. There you go. Also, a big thing that people miss. Ooh. Ammo crates. I bet you I've missed like 10 already. But the amount of ammo you get from there is insane. And you can never have too much ammo. Like right here. There you go. 14 AR bullets. That could win you a fight. I dropped the shield because usually in a fight, if you have shield on, that is what gets shot first. So the ability to regenerate that works in your favor, because if they shoot away your health, that means all your shield's gone too. But if they just shoot away, like, let's say 60 shield, then you still have all your health left, and then you can just use that shield to get yourself up to 190 health. If I find mini shields, I don't know what I'd drop. To be completely honest. Look at this. 300 wood. Just from... I personally, when you're in a house, if you break wood, like the furniture inside, it gives you a lot, but make sure you don't break stuff like this, because it takes 2 hits. But all furniture inside houses, or at least most that give you wood, you just hit them once, and at least, like, I think it's 3 to 10 wood come out, and it's just 1 hit, and you can just be walking through and just... It didn't give me anything, but it just proves how quick... This isn't furniture, but if I were to go to this, 4 wood. It's guaranteed, I think, 3 to 8, or 3 to 10. I don't count me on that, but I'm almost positive. Ready? 6, 5. You guys probably aren't watching this live, but when you're watching this, hopefully this helps you. I just dropped a blue AR for blue burst, because in my opinion the buff has really improved the burst a lot more, so it's better than the AR, but that's just me. Since those 2 kills I haven't seen anyone. That's the ability. That's because I went to Greasy, and it's not really, there's not really anything that floods into here besides like maybe Fatal or Shifty Shafts, but that's only if the circle's forcing the people at those places to come towards me. It's not like Tilted, where most people that land anywhere around it, let's say Dusty or Salty or Pleasant or Loot Lake or so many places, there's a lot more drive for them to go there, just because the amount of people that's there, the amount of loot that's there, all the stuff that's there. Yes, I am playing on PS4 because I'm not the greatest in the world. But yeah, crossbow. I have no clue where this person's at. Oh. I know there's someone behind me. If you're focusing on someone, make sure you always block. Your back. Oh my. Building up helped me in the long run. Yes, I know I'm losing health, but it's not drastic. And the shield will regenerate, so I think the slurp will regenerate my health a lot. Let's see. Holy shit. Yes, shields and medkit. Whew. Pretty intense. Oh, we're on the far side. Keep in mind we still have someone on that mountain. It's probably still there, to be honest. Also, with this sensitivity, you can jump, look behind you, look back, without slowing down at all. So you can check both ways if someone's behind you or not. Since I have 2 launch pads, I'm probably gonna go to the 2. Someone's already had this idea. This guy's not the best builder in the world, my god. Oh, speak for yourself. I heard shots. There's also someone behind us. Last I remember. I gotta get inside the circle. Oh. Oh no, boys. We're in a bit of a predicament here. No! Ah. Good job, the great Mudasa, or Madusa. Well, good on ya. Well, that will be the end of my stream, so thank you very much.